What's up, all you beautiful people? It's your boy, the Vuvuzela. I don't know why I did it like that, but more FM Manager 2024 action. We're taking on two huge games. One is in the FA Cup, one is in the Premier League. It is a Merseyside derby, and it is Arsenal. It's going to be some spicy footballing games. Hope you guys enjoying the series so far. Episode 96, that's right. Closing down on that 100. Which I've got something very special for that episode, by the way. With that being said, ladies and gents, you know what I'm going to say. Run that intro! Well, guys, we're back for FA Cup semi-final action. Normally, I would have skipped this match because we're playing a championship team and we should be winning this game, but it is a Merseyside derby. We are taking arch rivals Everton, who are currently sitting second in the championship, although they do have a game in hand over Reading with 1 point behind them. Big game for us. Big implications in this game. Before we get to the game, having a quick look of how we performed since that devastating 3-0 loss to Arsenal, which effectively meant I cut the Premier League out. I was done. There's no way we were going to catch 11 points over Man United. But things have changed, because in the Premier League, we landed up beating Bournemouth 2-1. It was a scrappy 2-1 victory, but we got it in the end. We then beat Crystal Palace a little bit more convincingly, although it took us 67 minutes to finally score a goal against Crystal Palace, and then most recently beating Aston Villa 4-3. This game was a very nervy game. The scoreline, however, doesn't really reflect the game. We were the better team, and just our defense just let us down a little bit too much, in my opinion. They weren't great. They weren't great. In the Europa Conference League, dispatched our Fenerbahce 8-1 on aggregate. I did play a fully rotated squad. Other than the goalkeeper, it's literally our entire second squad. I had to bring on some of the big guns, though. Barroso picked up an injury, which means Lamine Yamal came on. And then I threw on Amuda for Radanovic, and Cesar came off for Yaya, just to hopefully not cause chaos. Although, I mean, there's never going to be a doubt. Today, though, we've got Everton up in the semi-final. We then got Arsenal again. I know we did the Arsenal game just last episode, but this is an important one because Man United have slipped up. They have dropped a lot of points going into the final games. You can see in the Premier League, they lost to Brighton 1-0. They then drew with Brentford 1-1, which has really helped us. That's 4 points dropped from them. They do have a game in hand because they didn't play this weekend. They played their match against Newcastle in the FA Cup, so they'll probably go to the final, or they'll go to the finals. So hopefully we'll meet them there, but 2 points difference with a game in hand makes it 5 points. They drop another 2 games. We could be there in the hunt again. So that is the play. Right, so before we get to the Everton game, something to note is Man United is taking on Wolverhampton Wanderers in their games, their game in hand. I mean, Wolves are sitting at the bottom, second from the bottom. A win could get them out of relegation. So they've got a lot to play for. So hopefully Wolves can do the upset for us, and it puts us back into proper striking distance. In terms of the team that is starting, it is going to be basically what is my best 11, with Hatcham in goals, Larkin, Yaya, Alonso, Elequim, Ferreira, Dixon, Amuda, Scarv, Hunt, and Lamine Yamal. Only real noteworthy news is Barroso is out for another 2 more weeks after he picked up a pulled knee ligament. You can see 2036 has not been great for him in terms of a pulled groin, bruised thigh, pulled groin, and pulled leg ligaments. And in fact, if you go before that, this season, he has been out quite a bit with a twisted ankle, gashed lower leg, bruised ankle. I mean, it's 4, 5, 6 days, it's not a lot, but it does build up to. So if you're looking at this is 3 weeks. That's 10 days. That's already 4 weeks and a bit. That's another week. So that's 5 and a bit weeks. That's another week. That's 6, probably 7 weeks now. 8. You're looking at 8 weeks missing of the season. That's 2 months he's been out with various injuries and so forth. You can slap on about another couple of weeks onto that as well because of recovery time and, you know, getting back to full fitness. He has been out for quite some time, but we're going to Wembley. It is the FA Cup semi-final. The Merseyside derby for it. Of course, when you talk about derbies, there is probably none bigger than Liverpool's history than Everton, of course. Just across the street, really, across the little park, you'll find Everton and Goodison. Although I don't think Goodison is going to be there for much longer. I think, well, at least not going to be playing at Goodison for much longer in real life. I think they're still playing at Goodison in this universe. But, of course, in terms of rivalries, there is nothing bigger than this one. I know a lot of guys say Liverpool, Man United is a bigger one, but this one is probably a lot bigger. And Everton have taken the lead in the first 14 minutes, thanks to some really good play here from Emin Cospo. Broke up the play a little bit and thought he was going to cross, didn't, pulled it back. And Fabio Ferreira in a good spot to dispatch of that. I think Yaya might have been in the way of Hatcham to try and save that. Elsewhere in the later scores, Wolves and Man United are currently 1-1 in the league. Keeping an eye on that one with Eloquim's thrown out to Skov. Back to Eloquim, back to Skov, cuts it inside. Simple tap in. Lamine Yamal, 35th goal of the season across all competitions. He has been absolutely amazing. And Everton's lead lasted all but 5 minutes, thanks to some smart play from Skov and Eloquim just to take the defender completely out of the game there and across the face of the goal. None of the 4 Everton defenders couldn't get a touch to it. Lamine was slightly off. Oh, I think Lamine was offside there, but no VAR in FA Cup, of course. I think we got away with that one. I think he was a little bit offside, Lamine. But you know what? You take him as you get him, and Mahmuda now pulling forward. His pullback wasn't great. Bergvall, though, gives it away to Skov. Skov cuts inside, looking for Lamine. Can't get the head in. Eloquim takes a second chance. Hunt! Samuel Hunt with his 31st goal of the season. Our 2 strikers between the two of them. 66 goals this season already. That is absolutely remarkable. We have, in fact, broken Arsenal's record of most goals scored in the Premier League. Currently sitting at 81 goals with still 4 games left in that one. Elsewhere, Man United have taken the lead over Wolves thanks to an own goal from Zidane. Keeping an eye on that one, though. It will really be something. Mateus, though, for Everton, looking for the corner. And it's a good little header from Gustavo Sarr. A fantastic header from the corner. And it's all even. Every time I mention the Man United score, we concede a goal. I'm not going to mention it anymore because that was just really shocking defense. Was their player offside, blocking our keeper's view? I don't know. That's up for debate. But Everton are on attack again now with Bergvall from the back, looking at Zeze. Picks up Gustavo Sarr, who's already scored 14 goals this season and one past us, of course. Bergvall, Zeze. This is Thibault coming down the wing, and he's got some good pace on him, trying to find the opposition to get through. Good, solid tackle from Hunt to dispossess Zeze in a dangerous position. Hunt's not the fastest of players, but he's got good distribution. Skov is quick, though. He gets pulled down in the box. Pirola, that is, I mean, could it be a red? I feel like a red card should be given. I thought there's no VAR in the finals. Why are they giving VAR decision? I don't know, but Ferreira's going to step up. Apparently there is VAR in the FA Cup. Ferreira steps up and saves. I think that might be the first penalty Ferreira's missed. That was shocking. Lamine goes short. Ferreira back to Dixon. Can't get the header in. Fabio Ferreira breaks away for Everton and has a golden opportunity to try and do something here just before the break, and it's going to end like that. But that was absolutely shocking. Can't believe Ferreira missed a penalty. He's never missed before. Half-time. Chances, I mean, we're allowing Everton to get into the game. We shouldn't be doing that. We should be doing a little bit better on our side. So I'm going to say it's unacceptable. This is a game we should be winning and comfortably, considering they championship opposition. We're Premier League, and we're second in the Premier League. You know, we're not a team that's struggling in the Prem or something like that. We are actually doing very well, and somehow we can't seem to break this Everton team. And now they've got another attack coming forward. Pirola went with a long-range effort. Easy save from Hatcham in the end. Through to Yaya. Doesn't have many options, but he finds Skov in a good position. Skov cuts inside looking for Hunt and intercepted. Washington couldn't do anything with that ball. Good defending from Yaya. Hunt. Ilaquim. This is nice build-up play. Dixon goes through to Hunt. A beautiful ball for Sam Hunt to finish that off. That was just... Dixon, his vision is unmatched by anybody in this squad. The way this man works is absolutely amazing. You know, I know I spent a lot of money on him, 93 million, and possibly could be the reason we go into administration. But with passing like that, there's very, very little that you can tell me otherwise that is not a justified signing. He has been absolutely amazing for the squad, especially as that Mazzala role. He has been brilliant. Matseus looking for Sav, goes for the long-range effort. It goes over the top, not going to worry anyone. We're going to make some swaps there. Amuda looking a little bit tired and a little bit lacking. Sam Hunt's picked up an injury. Stemkovic can come on there. Amuda can come off for Radanovic. We'll do that swap as well. And then elsewhere, Thiago Ferreira not having the best game. Francis Mooney can come on there. I think Hunt, his game is up. I don't think he's coming back. Yeah, I knew it was going to do that actually. Only the Amuda transfer sub went through, so Mooney can come in there. Also, I'm looking at Larkin, looking a little bit tired as well. You know what? Larkin can come off. Cartoxio can come on there. Skov probably. We'll give him a few more minutes. Let the dust settle a little bit from that Hunt injury. Hatcham goes long. Looking for Skov. Picks up Skov nicely. Dixon with a lot of space and time to maneuver. Finding Stemkovic. A good save from Oko. We've got the corners now. Skov yet again involved. He's been all over everyone today. Ilaquim. It's just over. We've got the free kick now in a dangerous position. Skov stepping over it yet again. It's always been Skov. It's all... I mean, that wasn't that far off, was it? That was not far off at all. I think Skov is looking very tough, and I don't want to take him off. He's just so good. He's just instrumental so far on that left-hand side for us. Stankovic, Radanovic cuts inside, looking for Lamine. Couldn't find him. Mooney, though, picks it up. Skov in there. He gets his goal finally. Another assist from Drew Dixon, but Skov picks up the 4th goal for the club. We're looking good. We're looking comfortable. I thought the danger was over, but good pass from Mooney to pick up his teammate in the midfield. And Dixon laid it off beautifully for Skov, making it 4-2. I think the game is officially done, although there's a kickoff highlight. I don't like kickoff highlights. I really don't like kickoff highlights. Everton are playing nicely and they got through, but Yaya is back there to defend. Ilaquim, Hatcham, goes to Cartaxo. Looking for options, picks up Skov again. Skov, good ball to Dixon. These two have just been instrumental in this game so far. Back to Skov. Mooney steps up. I mean, not known for his shooting ability, and I think it did take a deflection in fairness to Moons, but that was some interesting shooting from inside. Radanovic picks up Dixon. Back to Skov. Trying to find options. Does it himself? No, he doesn't. He lays it off to Ilaquim, who snaps it back hard into the back of the net. It's 5-2. It's game over. We're done with this one. That was it. I thought Skov was going to pull the trigger. Just watch Ilaquim, yeah. Just chilling. Skov's like, yeah, lower it. And then I think it took a deflection off, not Tybalt, one of the other guys there. The other one there, that's there, but I can't click on him. But it took a deflection off him. We're going to make that last swap. Skov on a yellow as well. Not looking 100% fit. Going to bring in Elias Peters to get a run as well. I don't have any more subs. I did the 5. I forgot Hunt got injured. Okay, well, that's the only other sub we can do is Peters to come in for Skov, just to give him a bit of a run in that left-hand side. Peters, a youngster, wonder kid that we brought in, trying to just break his way into the team. You know, we do have a couple of others that have, in fact, broken into the team. The likes of Larkin and Mooney and Stamkovic, and then Yaya gets the final touch on that in the end. His 2nd goal of the season. Our captain stepped up for that one, and it was a brilliant little finish from Lamine Yamal cuts it inside to Stamkovic. He let it run. And Yaya dispatched of that comfortably, very, very comfortably indeed. Does mean we win the game at 6-2. Elsewhere, Man United looks like they beat Wolves, so they don't drop points there, which is okay. There is still opportunities for them to drop points, I guess, but we're in the FA Cup final. That is going to come up in the video. It is going to take on Manchester United in the FA Cup final. You can see it there, Northwest Derby. 2 derbies to cap off the FA Cup finals. That is going to be brilliant. That'll be coming up in a video or two. Also awarded £1 million for that. That was great. Sam Hunt out for 2 weeks. Pulled hamstring. Scarf man of the match. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. And yeah, we just get angry. So, like I said, we're coming back for that Arsenal game. I know we've had Arsenal already, but we're taking on Arsenal. It's a big match for us. It's a match we need to do. We need to win. Let's take on Arsenal. We'll be back for that game. It's only in a few days' time, so I'm going to rest the players up. Right, guys, we're back for the Arsenal game. It is at Anfield, of course. The last time we met Arsenal in the league, it wasn't that far ago in the actual league itself. And it was a 3-0 victory to Arsenal, putting them back in the title hunt. Of course, we haven't lost the game since then. It is noted, though, that we have conceded a lot more goals since then. We've conceded 8 goals, 11 if you include that Arsenal game in those last few games. So a bit of a concern for me in terms of the defense, but we are playing at home. We have had a much better home record. Team that is starting is going to be pretty much the same except for Stamkovic coming in to replace the injured Hunt, who then Brian finds himself on the bench for that one. It also means that Hunt will be out for the Sporting Lisbon in the Europa Conference League matches. But anyway, we're focusing on the Premier League. This is a huge, huge match for us. It's one of these matches that it has so many implications in the league itself, because not only are these two teams top 3, a loss here could mean the likes of Chelsea and West Ham coming back into the fray and fighting for that Champions League spot. It could be an opportunity where we miss a Champions League spot because of that loss. And it's an Arsenal team that are on the resurgence. They have been very, very good. They've kept up the pace with us and Manchester United in these last few games. And it is something we need to be definitely very, very wary of, especially in this type of game. We know Manchester United beat Sunderland 4-0, so it's not going to change in terms of the gap of 5 points, whichever of these two teams wins, because we're on the same points. What it is going to change, though, is just that run for second place. Obviously, second place means more money for the team, and we kind of need that money right now. We are 200 million in debt, and we desperately, desperately need to win. We're actually 3 points ahead of Arsenal, by the way, not same points. I forgot Arsenal lost the game that we had won. Ferreira, though. Yaya. Larkin. Dixon. Trying to find Scarf. Not on the same page today. Costa goes very long, and he finds Larkin. Larkin finds Dixon. He goes back to Alonso just to relieve some of that press from Arsenal. A good ball through to Dixon, though. And Kamara back to defend, but he can't clear it past Lamine Yamal's head. And we've taken the lead 7 minutes in. Lamine Yamal with his 36th goal of the season. A beautiful. That was just striker's instinct, wasn't it? Just to jump at blocking the ball from Kamara. Kamara tried to clear it and just literally cleared it into Lamine Yamal's head. I don't know if Lamine actually knew much about that, but he managed to just put his head out there, and it took a deflection into the back of the net, which is brilliant. It's what you want to see. And we're leading against Arsenal at Anfield, which is probably the best start we can have to this game. But Donnelly is through on goal. Donnelly cuts inside. Ryan Donnelly scores, and it's all even Stevens again. That lead lasted just 3 minutes. Marks played to Donnelly. Frenchy back to Marks. A good through ball to Konate, and Donnelly clearly onside. Larkin was playing him onside on the far side, and Hatcham just couldn't get a goal hand to that to prevent the goal. You can see here from the offside, it's going to show you the little lines. There you go. Oh, it was so close. Literally, Larkin stepped up at just the wrong time. And there's a kickoff highlight now, and Larkin has it. Pereira. Alonso. Alonso running forward. Stamkovic has some space to maneuver. Marks does a good tackle. Dixon wins it back. Lamine Yamal was offside. It was not going to count, but it hit the crossbar. I mean, a draw here would basically just give the title to Manchester United, let's be honest. We won't be catching those 7 points. I think even a loss to us would just give them that. I don't see Arsenal closing that gap either. I mean, in essence, Man United have their trophy to lose right now. Lamine Yamal, though, has opportunities. Lamine Yamal! Can he hit 40 this season? He's looking like he can. There's not much football left. There's 4 games in the Premier League, 2 in the Conference League, 1 in the FA Cup, potentially another one in the Conference League. He's got a lot of games to try and get that 40 mark, but Lamine Yamal, take a bow. That is brilliant. We're back in the lead. Arsenal's lead only lasting 4 minutes on that one. You've got to love it. You've got to absolutely love it. And now Arsenal have a throw-in deep in their half. Back to Maicon, back to Newmar, who loses out to Stamkovic. Ferreira cuts inside. Ferreira pulls it back. Ferreira takes the shots, and it's agonizingly close to troubling the goalkeeper's net yet again. Amuda looking for Eloquim. This time it's not going to bother Costa. That was a little bit over the top there. Huge, huge. You can feel it, guys. You can actually feel, like, me watching this, I'm feeling so nervous right now. Saka with 2 Maicon, can't get the header in. Donnelly, who's already scored one, can he assist? He pulls it all the way back to Skotarenko. Finds in Freshy, takes the shot. Hatcham. Just take your time, son. You can feel it. I'm so, I don't know why. It's not really a game that can determine how a season will go, or, like, you know, could be potential Premier League winners. It puts the pressure back on Manchester United. That's what it does. But it's really just Ferreira. That was we're gunning for that 3rd goal. We really are, which I love to see. You love to see something like that. The Arsenal defense can't seem to cope with Stamkovic and Lamine Yamal at the moment. We are 2-1 up. I'm going to tell the guys they're doing okay, but I think they need to take it up a notch. They need to push into a different gear, because we allow Arsenal to get back into this game. It could be problematic for us down the line. The long throw doesn't find its intended target, but picks up Skov. He goes all the way back to Hatcham, back to Amuda, looking for Skov. A good play to Skov, and he's the man who started the play, cuts it back in, can't find an option. Ferreira, Larkin loses out. And Yaya will clean up the pieces at the back. Almost thought Larkin, he lost the ball there, Yaya. Stamkovic finds Lamine. Amuda back over the top, trying to find Lamine, but finds Stankovic instead. Mark's trying to defend as much as he can. Stamkovic has it back in the box. Costa makes a vital save there. That's the type of save that keeps your team still in the hunt. Lamine Yamal, Ferreira, back post, Eloquim. We've seen that corner routine before. Eloquim picks it up and goes and cheers in front of the Arsenal fans. But it's 3-1 up now. A little bit cheeky from Eloquim to go and run to that corner. You have the whole back end of the goals to cheer for, and he went straight to the Arsenal fans. I don't condone those actions, but I like it. Arsenal with the highlight kickoff now. Saka loses out to Skov. Larkin. Dixon. Beautiful ball to Stamkovic. He's got some space now. He's found Lamine. Takes a long-range effort. I think that was offside. I think Lamine was offside there. I didn't see if the linesman raised his flag. But I think it might be offside. Yeah. I was going to say that would have been epic, wouldn't it? Just straight offside a little bit there. Had to fall back a little bit, and that's why it kind of looked like he was onside, but he wasn't. Good call from the referee there, but we are doing okay. But I am getting a little bit nervous now because Arsenal have a little bit more possession. Kamara coming inside, took a wicked deflection. Hatcham did well to get down low quick. Push the ball on for a corner. Saka looking for options, can't find anyone really, and Dixon will clear out as far as Kamara on the back. Saka again, this time Maicon, and that's going to be the end of that highlight. I'm ready for the ref to blow the whistle. Like, I'm tired of this game. I'm done. We're going to make some swaps. Dixon looking super tired out there. We'll bring on Chingozi for him to get a run out there. Elsewhere, Illaquim looking super tight. I don't have Nestov on the bench, but I do have Brian, who I've been playing a little bit more at right back, giving him a little bit more time. Nestov has decided he wants to leave. And based on the fact that I can't really buy anyone next season, I feel like I need to train him a little bit more at that right back position. He has the attributes, just he's crossing, he's dribbling, and his off the ball stuff is not great. That is something we are training, but I'm going to try him for this game. We are relatively doing okay. You know, we haven't been bad in terms of defense, but it is a bit of a risk. And sometimes in football, you do need to risk these sort of things. Going to make some more swaps. And Muda looking super tired out there. So is Ferreira and Lamine, actually. In fact, my whole team is looking super tired. I'm going to take Lamine off for Peters. Give him a run there. And a Muda can come off for Radanovic. We'll keep the one sub. Just in case. Just in case. But I feel like the subs needed some fresh legs across the park there. Stokonovic finds Castello. Frecci takes the long-range effort, and he scores again. Past us. Scored it last time. Scores again. Good finish from Frecci. I don't like seeing things like that, but alas, good goal from Frecci there. Just to slot it home, putting a little bit more pressure on us for the last 13 minutes. Not something I like to see. I won't lie. It's not ideal. But we can hang on. There's like 5 minutes left, guys. Just hang on. Let's get that victory. Let's cross that line. 4 minutes extra time. Just watching that clock pass down. It's going. It's going. It's gone. We've beaten Arsenal 3-2 at home. Thanks to Lamine, Yamal, Brace, and Illaquim. It does also mean we officially qualify for the Champions League. It means West Ham cannot catch us with 3 games left. 10 points clear of them. Even Chelsea can't catch us. What does also mean is we're 5 points behind Man United with 3 games left. Kind of need Man United to lose their next 2 games. That'll make things very interesting for the final game of the season, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that make it amazing? We do get a budget of 58 million. Probably not going to be doing that. Our Europa Cup spot from winning the League Cup goes to somebody else. And our Europa League spot goes to somebody else as well. So at least we're spreading the joy, we're spreading the love amongst everybody. But you can, just to confirm it, there is our Champions League. It does mean West Ham will get the Europa League spot, 5th place. 6th will get the 2 Europas, 7th will get a Europa, and then 8th will get the Conference League for whoever gets 8th, I think. But anyway, next up, ladies and gents, we've got 2 games in the Conference League. I'm going to do those on camera as well. I'm literally just going to go straight into them for the next video, for tomorrow's video. 2 Europa Conference League matches coming up, taking on Sporting, my old rivals. We're back at Porto days. Good to see them in the Conference League, doing well, doing good. They don't have Amorim anymore. Ferrari is there now. Where did Ruben go? Ruben went to Roma. Interesting. Right, anyway, that's the game we're coming back for tomorrow. We'll see you then. Well, I couldn't ask for better results in those 2 games. Arsenal game puts us back in the hunt for the Premier League. Everton game puts us in the final of the FA Cup. It is another potential trophy that we could win. We're hoping to win as well. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you hit that like button. Leave a comment or 2 down below. Do you think we could go all the way and win 4 trophies this season? Premier League, FA Cup, League Cup, which we've already won, and the Europa Conference League. Let me know what you think. For me, your boy the Vaslap, I'm out of here. Peace. Chicken grease.
Thank you.